Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. So today we're going to be once again talking about Hasan Piker because he can't go a single week without causing another controversy for Twitch. Now, over the past couple of weeks, the ADL's been hounding him as well as Twitch, the platform, for his rhetoric that they believe might be linked in some intrinsic way to various anti-Semitic attacks that have taken place in the United States. And of course, things have not gone any better over the past couple of days after a clip of Hasan has gone viral from a podcast he was a part of where they were talking about their favorite flags. And guess which one is his favorite?
Let's talk about our favorite flags.
Oh, like overall, what my favorite flag?
Yeah.
Hezbollah. Look it up.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding. It's actually a dope flag.
I don't know flags.
It's this is a.
You know what? I'm gonna be brave.
What?
My favorite flag.
It's got an AK on it and a fucking hand holding it up.
Wow.
Son.
Or
We might have to cut this.
We're behind the paywall. It's fine.
Turns out it was not fine. So in case you don't know, Hezbollah is a designated foreign terrorist organization. It is one that has killed not only innocents, including Americans, but also being gay, for example, is a instant death sentence, which is very odd to say you like this flag in front of one of the co-hosts who is not only gay himself, but also is Lebanese, which adds another layer to this. But this whole thing is crazy. People are trying so hard to rationalize this. His orbiters, his fans, they're trying to act like this is a normal thing to say. Anyone trying to rationalize this sort of behavior and these statements is completely ridiculous. You know, if someone they don't like, let's say Asmongold, for example, said he liked a flag design of a different hateful group that commits atrocities and has these anti-LGBT elements to it, they would crucify him. So they're trying to give him a pass, and they would never give a pass to people they don't like. It's very hypocritical. And also, I can't get past the irony of him saying this right in front of a pride flag. Like, literally saying this in front of a pride flag. It just doesn't, I mean, the jokes kind of write themselves at this point. But you can hear at the end, oh, we might have to cut this. Yet you should have. You definitely should have. And you can see them all squirm when he says that. And don't get this twisted. They're clearly his friends. They're not going to, like, abandon him. If they haven't already, they're not going to now over this comment. But they know he's causing nonstop problems for them. But, again, no matter how much they squirm in their seats, apparently it wasn't enough for them to really do anything about it and actually raise any sort of real protest to it, which really says a lot about the friendship dynamic when he can say out-of-pocket stuff like this and they're really hesitating as to whether or not they can say something in return. But also there's the paywall aspect, which is really funny. You would think no one was going to find this through a paywall. And on top of that, it's kind of hinting in a way that he would say something more out-of-pocket if it's behind a paywall, which at this point, like, what more could he say at this point? Like, why would he have to ever hold himself back? Because he never done that before. But a lot of people are like, hey, it's just he just likes the flag design. He's not saying anything about Hezbollah as a terrorist organization. He's not co-signing anything. I don't think anyone remembers this clip. It's not that old, where he just straight up said he doesn't have a problem with Hezbollah.
Who's that?
He's the leader of Hezbollah, the general secretary of Hezbollah.
What's Hezbollah?
Hezbollah
is that small guy?
Hezbollah is this is the same name.
Okay.
Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization that is also a part of the Lebanese parliament.
Do we like them or no?
I think as a resistance group, they're pretty successful against Israel. But everybody hates them. Like, everybody in the region, a lot of people don't like them. Like,
I like what you like.
I don't have an issue with them, let's just say. They're Shia. I am Sunni, technically. Not that this sectarian distinction matters in this situation, but
I'm gonna be honest with Sam.
but they are a terrorist organization. Like, they're designated. They are designated by the American state as a terrorist organization.
I do not like them then.
Yeah, I would like to see all the people trying to justify the flag comments now try to justify this as well. I mean, it seems pretty obvious there's something going on here. He likes their flag. He also doesn't have a problem with them, and he says it in a very like wink wink nudge nudge way, while also acknowledging at the same time they are a terrorist organization. I mean, this is absolutely wild stuff. But that's that side of the drama going on right now. There's also another side of this where Asmongold would react to it, and of course that means Hasan's going to react to Asmongold reacting to him, and then we'll react to that, so adding another layer to this reactionception here. But he not only says, like, hey, leave Will Neff out of this. He's one of the people who was co-hosting this. And also he talks about the idea of his haters being monetized. That he is basically tricking all of these idiots into giving him money.
Favorite flag? Yeah. Hezbollah. Look it up. Oh. I'm not even kidding. It's actually...
Even Will is like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
He's doing...
Even Will. Man, don't you fucking dare bring up Will Neff in this conversation. Oh, I can't even watch this. Oh my God. Even Will. Are your hate watchers Patreon subs? I guess. I don't know. Was that in the Patreon? Or was that in the non-Patreon, non-paywalled episode? Wait, my haters are now in the fucking Patreon giving me money? Oh my Lord. Brother, make your haters your waiters at the table of success. Eric Adams, Hasan Piker. I have made my haters my biggest customers. Oh my God. Welcome to the Kick Family. Asmongold. Shit has signed with butt. This kind of stuff makes me happy because it reminds me that like there are still fucking normal people out there.
That's the biggest cope I've ever seen in my life. Okay, everyone understands that people hate clicking on your stuff, helps you in a way, but in this case, like, what? Someone maybe paid $10 to get behind this paywall to get this clip. Is that really worth this level of controversy? I don't think so. But on top of that, he's assuming someone bought this out of spite just to get this clip. It could have been someone who was a legitimate supporter of the podcast and was, I don't know, disgusted by these comments. That's definitely a possibility too. But anyways, there's another little dynamic here. A lot of people have been making the plunge and now are multi-streaming on Kick. And even with the split, Asmongold's still getting more viewers than Hasan. And I only say that because Hasan cares, right? This drives him absolutely insane. In fact, other political pundits are actually starting to overtake him as well. And the one thing he's been doing is fighting for his life and fighting for Twitch to make sure everyone stays on Twitch, which we'll talk about now. But he had this quote when he found out that Asmongold made nearly 40,000 his first 2 Kick streams. He says this: every single one of these accounts is basically doing promo for Kick. All the blue checkmark power farmers. It's a way to try and lure people into streaming there. Kick dumps money on rich and famous streamers' laps, causing the false belief that the average Joe will also generate money. This guy has never seen a mirror before in his life. Dumping money on the rich and famous. Brother, that's you. That's you on Twitch. And he's again seething about what he calls blue checkmark power farmers. Like, bro, do you see this symbol next to your name? There is absolutely no self-awareness, and also trying really, really hard, well, to pretend like he's not seething, but also to defend Twitch. I mean, this is his moneymaker. He's staying here forever, it seems like, and there's something just very ironic on its face about a guy who's a commie LARPer who does everything in his power to stay with a big corporation that essentially exists to make Jeff Bezos more money. It's just, there's something about it that's truly fascinating. But he would make some more comments saying this in the reply, saying, if you're an up-and-coming streamer, try to use TikTok to grow an audience, then lead them back to Twitch or YouTube streams. There's a reason why only weirdos stream on Kick. Twitch has the best community functions and ad revenue. Saying this is someone who's been banned 1 million times. Oh, this poor guy has been banned, what, like 5 times? And never for over a week. The last 2 only resulting in a day ban each. It's very rich hearing all this from him. But anyways, there was also this tweet that people are, some people are surprised, some people are not surprised, where he tagged Elon Musk and said, pull up if you really want to make Trump mad. So in case you haven't seen, mom and dad are fighting, Elon and Trump are feuding over a bill, and it's a whole mess. But unfortunately for him, Elon recently responded to this poll by Yeet, asking who's the best political streamer, and Asmongold wins by a mile. And then Elon responds with true, and also true to a poll where Hasan is only 4% of the vote. So I don't know if he really wants to work with you, and if he did, it'd be so ironic. But anyways, there was also some other developments. Tectone was recently banned on Twitch, which I think is a pretty petty and pretty dumb move by them, because he's another person who's been multi-streaming on Kick. And I think this is a bad choice. You can say what you want about the guy, but what he got banned for was, first of all, he got banned a few weeks ago for calling Frogan fat. And then he got banned recently because some women on the platform called him an R-word. They R-words people. And he responded by calling them hooers. And I have to say things in the stupidest way because of YouTube. But yeah, that's what happened, and he got banned. And that's that. But I also bring him up because he also had some comments about Hasan Piker. And this one's interesting because this is actually talking about one of Hasan's kind of normie friends, right? Who's not really up with all the drama and everything going on. And Tectone explains some context and things that Hasan has said to this person, and they were shocked. They're still going to be his friend, but they were shocked, at least.
Talking to, I was talking to one of Hasan's friends the other day. I was, literally yesterday. Yesterday, I talked to one of Hasan's friends. And he was talking to me, like actually trying to get me. This is a real story. I'm not going to dox anybody, but there's a person in Austin who's good friends with Hasan. And I talked to him literally yesterday. And he's been pretty detached on everything that's been going on with Asmon, but he's been following what's going on with Hasan. This guy did not know that I don't like Hasan, right? He also is barely looking into this shit. And he was talking about how bad he feels for Hasan because of all of the shit that he's getting and how he's really not that bad of a guy. And I said, what about that one time he called that one dude a familial generational rapist like his father? And he's like, there's no way Hasan ever said that. And then I showed him the clip of Hasan calling me that. And he said, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. And I said, yeah, the internet's way different when you look into anything that's being said. He's still going to be friends with Hasan. I don't know why, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. To be fair, I did call Frogan fat. To be fair, I did call Frogan fat, so maybe I deserved it, guys.
So yeah, another day, another round of controversy for Hasan Piker and Twitch, the platform. But at this point, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens next. This won't be the last one, I'm sure. Probably not even the last one this week for Twitch and Hasan, but that's just the way things are right now. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.